One driver has made a controversial tweet about the actual impact of F1 Academy. A couple of weeks ago, motorsport.com posted this, and a user responded with this, which led to Sophia Flörsch responding to that tweet simply saying nothing. Sophia is a driver who has competed in some pretty well-known series and races, for example Formula 3, and based on her interviews, while she really wants to see more female representation within motorsport, she's also pretty critical of all female series. So I don't think her tweet was that surprising, but the question is, was she correct? Technically, no. Starting with Marta Garcia, she was offered a fully funded seat in FRECA for 2024 with Prema Racing because she won the 2023 championship, but she decided to take part in the series that year with the Iron Dames instead. And I do think it's important to note that this was alongside Doriane Pan, who won the 2025 F1 Academy Championship. Besides this, she has taken part in Formula E tests and she has taken up GT racing with the Iron Dames. However, GT racing isn't exactly on the normal route to F1. Then there is Abby Pulling, who won in 2024, and her prize was a fully funded seat in GB3 for 2025. And alongside this, she's a test and simulator driver for the Nissan Formula E team. Clearly both of those are good steps towards further open-wheel single-seater racing, but we don't know what she's doing for 2026 yet. And lastly is Doriane Pan, who still doesn't have anything confirmed for 2026, but based on interviews, it seems that during the short term, she'll be focusing on endurance racing, although she has confirmed that she has been working in the Mercedes F1 simulators, and if that goes well, it will lead to an on-track test. And it's actually because we didn't know what Doriane Pan was going to be doing after F1 Academy that made me wait a little while before I made this video, because I wanted to give as much information as I could. So they have definitely done something after F1 Academy, or at least they will do. Although, if Sophia was trying to highlight that F1 Academy hasn't led to them getting a seat in F3 yet, then she is correct. And when you first read this statement on F1 Academy's website, you might be inclined to think that perhaps they would go from F1 Academy to F3. However, I would argue that the road to F1 definitely isn't linear, and there are so many elements at play that lead to a driver ending up in F1. Nevertheless, given the outcomes of the champions so far, if I was F1 Academy, I would probably start placing a lot more emphasis on the fact that this really is a development series. And arguably more importantly, a series that increases the public visibility of the drivers, because then that might help them to get more opportunities and more funding. Giving the drivers the exposure that comes with aligning the series so closely with F1 could be pivotal to some of the drivers' careers, because I cannot stress enough just how important who you know and also who knows you is to your motorsport career.